Hey all, it's Marin here. Just a quick reminder that if you end up liking the video, would appreciate if you like and subscribe. Feel free to also give any feedback in the comments. And quick content warning for this video, I will be doing some stabby on you, so be warned. And I hope you enjoy. Oh, um, hello. I'm sorry, are you real, or am I hallucinating again? I think that's what a hallucination would say. Here, why don't you throw a rock at me or something? Goodness, you are real. What are you doing in the middle of my forest? No, that doesn't make any sense. People stopped coming to my forest a long time ago. Haven't you heard the stories? No? I must have been here for longer than I thought. Well, I see you're caught in one of my traps. I assume you don't want to stay there, right? Great. I'll knock you out so you don't swallow your tongue when I pull the bear trap off. Just try not to flinch too hard, okay? Hey there, sleepyhead. Welcome back to consciousness. Easy there. It's okay. I'm sure the head trauma is a little confusing, but you're in no condition to walk. Please just try to think clearly. I met you in the woods. You were trapped. I helped you. Is any of this ringing a bell? Good. I was worried I had hit you too hard. Here, I got some soup going. You should eat. Glad you see it my way. Now, eat up. Staring? Well, of course I'm staring, sweetheart. Your visage is mesmerizing. Plus, I haven't seen another person in a long time. Probably years. Yeah, I've been alone out here for a while. I think I left the town in... shoot. What year is it? Forgive me, I've never been the best with numbers. Carry the 2... minus 11... 31 years? Yes, I do think that's right. And I've switched caves about 30 times, I think. So it seems right. How old am I? Sweetie, I can't go around telling strangers my age. It's bad for my health. Though, I suppose we aren't perfect strangers anymore. You are in my home, after all. Why don't you go first? How old are you? So, you're a human then, correct? Oh good, I thought your blood smelled human, but it's been so long, I couldn't be sure. Of course I'm not human, sweetheart. Do you think a normal human could survive in a forest for 30 years and still look this young? Don't answer that. I know I don't look a day over 400. Oh, it still hasn't clicked yet. I'm a vampire, sweetie. Very old one at that. I know I don't look the part anymore, but I am one. The dirt stained my hair brown, and my sunlight resistance training gave me a tan, but I promise, I'm as dead as the grave. Here, feel my skin. As cold as the cave you sit in. Ah, my fangs. Yes, that is quite a sad story. It's actually why I'm hiding out here. I used to live in a manor, above a town. I had plenty of game, the occasional virgin sacrifice. It was splendid. Often, heroes would wander in, looking to slay the evil vampire, and they always made great thralls once I was done with them. I had a perfect life. I was content, until I was betrayed. My closest friend and head maid had evidently loved one of the heroes I enthralled. Despite her closeness, she was too scared of me to simply ask for her love to be released. She thought that she could break my hold on her love the same way I'd set it, with my teeth. So, one fine morning, she drugged my dinner and sawed off my fangs while I slept. Now, this wouldn't have mattered too much. My little village got word of my vulnerability and came to fight. Whether I had my fangs or not wouldn't save me then. I knew I could never beat them all. That's why I tried to stay detached from them. So, I planned to hide out in the forest for a few months. And evidently, I let the years slip away from me. I suppose I could head back to my manor now, see what's become of it. I wonder if the mongrels ever got into my vault. Oh well, that's the end of my tale of woe. I'd be angry, but I've had plenty of time to forgive and forget. All done with the soup? Great. Let me take your bowl from you. I'll be right back for my dinner. Yes, my dinner. Smelling your wound has left me very hungry. And it's not like I can eat this soup, now can I? Darling, did I hit you on the head too hard? I thought it'd be obvious. You're my dinner. That's the entire point of the bear traps. To catch unsuspecting mammals like yourself. Oh, don't look so panicked. It'll barely hurt. I've had to become very creative to eat without fangs, and I've settled on a method that's efficient and easy for everyone involved. Sweetie, your leg is far too mangled to attempt any sort of escape. Plus, I can sprint across this cave faster than you can blink. There's no use running. Just sit still and be patient. I'll be right back. Alright, I've got everything. If I turn my back and you aren't there, this is going to be unpleasant for everyone. Now, that's a good pet. If you survive, I'll teach you to play fetch and roll over. Yes, if you survive. It's been so long since I've tasted human blood. If I remember correctly, I used to go quite feral over it. But that was a long time ago, so who's to say? Now, let's turn off all those pesky pain receptors. Why don't you look into my eyes, sweetie? Darling, don't close your eyes. It's better if you let me trance you. It's either that, or I cut into you while you're still fully awake. The choice is yours. Begging is so far beneath you, and so incredibly wasted on me. I've been at this for hundreds of years. You can't sway me with pretty talk. Just look into my eyes and lean into it. Fine, the hard way then. I'll hold you down and do what needs to be done. Oh, does that hurt? Almost like someone warned you that it would. Now, hold still. I want you to bleed into this pan. Stop struggling. I can do this with you unconscious. I just find that lowers the survival rate. If it hurts so bad, just open those pretty eyes and let me trance you. Deep breaths, sweetie. Oxygenated blood tastes so much better than the flat stuff, and it'll probably help you to keep from fainting. Oh, wow. Your blood smells great. Way better than any animal. Although, you do seem to bleed a lot slower. I'm going to cut another slit, sweetie. Are you sure you don't want me to trance you to make it feel all better? Good, human. Picking what's best for you. Now, look into my eyes. Good, pet. Wasn't that easy? Letting go? You shouldn't be able to feel the pain anymore, so I'm going to make my cuts now. See? Painless. I imagine you can feel your thoughts getting a little duller. I want you to know that is the blood loss. I'm not messing with your mind, I'm just turning off your brain. I know it's a small nitpick, but it matters to me. You're actually filling up the pan quite nicely. This should be enough for quite a few meals. Or, more accurately, One really big meal before I storm my old manor. Thanks for reminding me of how long it's been, by the way. I don't know how much longer I would have wandered this forest without you. Hmm, I know that look. Death's at your door, isn't he? I suppose you have lost a lot of blood. You know, watching you die has made me feel something rather odd. I think it's... no, not guilt. Nostalgia. I missed watching people die, or maybe I just missed watching people. It's hard to tell. Oh, my pan is full. Are you still alive, darling? You are. Quite the fighter, aren't we? I suppose that kills any ideas about turning you. You'd be far too likely to seek revenge. Tell you what, I'll do one more thing while I've still got you tranced. I don't know if you're still lucid enough to see, but I got a rod for my campfire. I'm going to cauterize your wounds. If you have enough blood left to survive, good for you. If not, then my condolences for your loss. There we go. All sealed up. I hope you survive, darling. You've done me a great service. But I can't stay to watch you recover. As soon as I finish my dinner, I've got a manor to retake. Why don't you go to sleep, sweetie? That way, you'll either wake up in heaven, or with closed wounds and a dull ache. I'll leave the stew brewing. I'm sure you'll be hungry if you survive. Probably cold, lightheaded, and deeply enraged too. But I can't fix those. Good night, sweetheart. Thanks for everything. Now, sleep.